Manipur joins nationwide year-long commemoration of 150 years of national song Vande Mataram. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla says Vande Mataram is not merely a song but a powerful expression of love and reverence for the motherland. BJP Manipur Pradesh Sarda and former Chief Minister Nongthuam Biren refrained from making any comments regarding MLA L. Rameshwar, a recent claim that a new government would be formed with Speaker Tokjom Sachibata as Chief Minister. And Kokumi cautions authorities against deducting daily allowance of Meitei internally displaced persons living in relief camps. Kokumi urges government to focus on welfare of displaced families. Hairok MLA and former Education Minister T.H. Radhesham stresses without private schools, country cannot achieve a true, effective education system. Manipuri documentary Battlefield, directed by Boron Thokchom, gets selected for 56th International Film Festival of India IFFI 2025. And Secretary of Manipur Cricket Association L. Ronald, who served as Administrative Manager of Team India, winner of a 13th ICC Women's Cricket World Cup champion, gets warm welcome upon his arrival at Kendrajit International Airport. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Manipur joins nationwide year-long commemoration of 150 years of a national song Vande Mataram today. Governor of Manipur J. Kumar Bhalla graced the commemoration of 150 years of Vande Mataram at Manipur State Film Development Society MSFDS Palace Compound in Phal. Several MLAs, Chief Secretaries, senior officials and dignitaries and distinguished guests attended the occasion. Speaking at the event, Governor said that Vande Mataram, composed by the great patron, poet and writer Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in 1875, is not merely a song but a powerful expression of love and reverence for the motherland. He recalled how it became the lifeblood of India's freedom movement, a call that awakens the spirit of nationalism across the country. He noted that when the Constituent Assembly adopted Vande Mataram as the national song in 1950, it acknowledged its unmatched contribution in shaping the soul of the nation. Governor reflected that even after 150 years, the spirit of Vande Mataram continues to unite all Indians beyond barriers of religion, language and faith. He urged everyone to uphold its message of unity, peace and progress and to draw inspiration from its sacred words in building a strong and prosperous nation. He also spoke about Manipur's rich legacy of patriotism and sacrifice, stating that the courage, resilience and devotions of the people of Manipur reflects the very essence of Vande Mataram. From the state's historic heroes to its present-day achievers in sports, art and culture, Manipur continues to make the nation proud. Governor appreciated the mass singing and choreographic presentation on Vande Mataram by Sri Sri Balmukunda Dev Music College, Government Dance College and Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, whose performances beautifully captured the patriotic fibers of the song. He commended the Department of Art and Culture for its efforts in organizing the commemorative event with such dignity and grandeur. He called upon all citizens to let Vande Mataram be not just a song but a pledge we live by, to dedicate oneself to the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, a developed, united and inclusive India.
The people of Manipur have, through every generation, embodied devotion to the motherland. From the bravery of Manipuri heroes who fought to defend their homeland to the indomitable spirit of its freedom fighters, Manipur's contribution to India's history is immense and inspiring. Even in independent India, Manipur continues to shine, producing athletes who bring glory to the nation, artists who enrich our cultural tapestry, and citizens who uphold the ideals of unity, harmony, and progress. The courage and discipline of people of Manipur truly reflect the living spirit of Vande Mataram.
BJP Manipur President A. Sarda and the former Chief Minister Nongton Biren refrained from making any comments when approached by media person regarding MLA L. Rameshwar's recent claim that a new government would be formed with a current Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyavarta as Chief Minister. The two leaders were attending the 150 commemoration of the national song Vande Mataram organized by BJP Manipur at Thambal Sanglin in Nitai Pachutek today. When asked whether there was any internal dissent within the party leadership following MLA Rameshwar's statement, both leaders choose not to respond. Speaking on separate issues, the former chief ministers addressed the conditions of internally displaced persons in various relief camps. He urged the relevant SDCs and DCs to ensure the well-being of the displaced, adding that there is a clear difference between a popular government and presidents ruled, as administrative processes tend to be slower under the latter. He also noted that during times of crisis, immediate humanitarian action must take precedence over bureaucratic procedures. Meanwhile, BJP Manipur President A. Sarda highlighted the profound impact of Vande Mataram on the morale of people during India's freedom movement. She said the commemoration is a tribute to its historical significance and expressed hope that the occasion would inspire unity and progress among citizens.
इसमें एक काम करने में पॉपुलर मिनिस्ट्री और बिहार में क्या फर्क है? पॉपुलर मिनिस्ट्री में हम लोग पब्लिक का है बोल के रिस्क लेता है, लेकिन ये लोग जो है, ये ब्यूरोक्रेट जो है वो सिस्टम में ज्यादा जाता है। तो हम लोग कभी आग जल गया, आग सामने आग जल रहा है, उसके लिए ये प्रोसेस फाइल में अप्रूव करना जरूरी है क्या? फ्लड आ गया, रिवर बैंक धो रहा है, उसके लिए हम लोग फाइल चलना जरूरी है क्या? इमीडिएटली अपने काम है फायर को बुझाना और वाटर फ्लड को रुकना। ये सिस्टम पॉपुलर मिनिस्ट्री में है, लेकिन ये ब्यूरोक्रेसी में ये नहीं है, क्योंकि वो लोग डरता है सब ये करने से क्या होगा। लेकिन हम लोग का है पहले आग बुझाओ, पहले पानी को रिवर बैंक को बंद करो, तब प्रोसेस करना।
वंदे मातरम हारिबा इसई भारत पुनिंखा तंबदा दुगुम्बा अचौबा थौना पांगल पीखिबा अखोय पुनमको अमत्तो एना पुनसिनबगी वाखलो लेहलिबा असिगुम्बा वंदे मातरम असिना अखोय पुनमको अमुक्का हन्ना पुनसिनदुना हेना अफबा साउखटपा कंट्री अमा डेभलप कंट्री अमा हेबदि विकसित भारत अमा ओइरकनाबा होनबा अमदि अखोय पुनमक आत्मनिर्भर सेल्फ रिलायंट ओइबा अदुगुम्बा तांककमा पुरकपा ngamnanaba hotnabada aikoi punamak ngasi Vande Mataram gi adugumba saisak asiga inot siga punna chatminanaba hotnasi haiba pandamadu.
Nationwide commemoration of 150 years of national song Vande Mataram written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee was held at various institutions in the state today. Patso Emle Sapam Kunjikishore graced the commemorative event held at Oriental College, Dakyal. Manipur College also commemorated 150 years of national song Vande Mataram. Singjumai Emle Yumnam Khemchand graced the event.
I on behalf of and also would like to extend a CSC quick number of 150 years of the state level AMDA.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity Kokomi cautions authorities against deducting the daily allowance of Meitei internally displaced persons living in relief camps. Instead, Kokomi asserted that the government should increase the allowance to ensure displaced families can meet their basic needs. Kokomi furthermore criticizes that people are living as refugees in their own state because the government failed to give them protection, urging authorities of the prevailing president's rule to take cognizance of the situation and provide compensation and packages by identifying the daily needs of displaced families. Kokomi maintained that if authorities are unable to give the necessary allowance to displaced people, it should immediately take up work to allow displaced people to return to their native homes. Speaking to news persons at the Kokomi Lamphel Port office today, co-convener Yumkhaibam Surjit Kumar Kumand commented that even when the allowance was rupees 100 per day, IDPs face hardship in making both ends meet, and the revised allowance of rupees 84 per day is condemnable and undermined the lives of the displaced people. On the other hand, Surjit Kumar made serious comments on the plan of authorities to host the Sangai festival in a time when displaced people are living a life of suffering and tragedy, saying that the festival should be called off and instead fundings for these festivals should be directed towards improving the living conditions and welfare of IDPs. He furthermore noted that the move to evict two IDPs from Langol quarters is unreasonable, and if authorities resort to forceful eviction, they will be held accountable for any consequences resulting from these actions.
Laingakna thoiba order si lupa marphuga mari khakna mi ami hingwa basi yamna maram zadaba aduga order thoiba laingaki lusingba singdo lupa marphu mangadu piraga makoi hingba ngamgadraba makoi onthona seba aduga makoi na khambi ke dabadi IDP singsi sanate aikoi miyoi bari lupa mari duni hingwa si narak yalakpa khudong sadaba kaya amakha hariba amount sidagi magi masagi maram da suno maga sen tanjaraga masa masu phaksaga pujaga da mayamdo tokthoga hojik relief camp sida yamna ningba kara ganda thabak subam dumang khangdana tawong khangdana laingakna piriba khadum hingjabagi Family kaya Chuchampurtagi, Aduga, Mori digi ladiba, IDP sing the lady Zaga, Salo and Tanto Madam Zade, Hariba could Handogabadi, Karigumba, Langana, Nampusa Puto Rakanda, IDP sing sea, Quarters it Hadok, Kinaba Hidapam, but the Tony Todomiam Tropada, Cosi Paliba Pierre Langaxi Madugi, responsibility could Pugudabadi.
High Rock AC MLA and former Education Minister T.S. Radheshyam today said that without private schools, the country cannot achieve a true effective education system. He made the remark while attending the 26th Foundation Day celebration of Harvard School held at the school campus in Changangai, Imphal West. Addressing the gathering, MLA Radheshyam praised students for their achievement and encouraged them to pursue excellence with dedication. He said that challenges are a part of life, but they should be faced with positivity and persistence. The MLA pointed out that out of every 100 good schools in India, 90 are private institutions, highlighting the significant contribution of private schools to the nation's education sector. He also lauded Harvard schools and other private institutions in the state for their commitment to improving educational standards. He further appealed to parents and teachers to work hand in hand in nurturing students into responsible and capable individuals. The event was also attended by Dhanamanjuri University former Vice Chancellor Professor N. Rajmohan and Harvard School Principal Dr. K. Nabachandra, among others.
Anywhere in our country, any district, any village, Abhava school, Tarakak Losip, Ayamba 90% top 10 Lumanunda, 90% 90% private school Oigani Soidana. Aduna, without private school, India, there can be no education system in India, no education sector. Aduna Equigi, Harvard School, na Lowi Riba, Tongan Tongam, private school Kayan Low Riba, Dogi, Daitakitamata, hiding Ilatana in a Tagachari, Aqui Samasta. Mayamna right to equality. Akoi chamana leminagadom adu leminanaba quite phaba chamana tiemgadoba akoi mam lengadoba khulai si grass cutter ki type lazy karino leveler is only education.
Textile Commerce and Industry Additional the Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai carried out inspection visit of Urban Hut Nilakuthi prior to the Manipur International Textile Expo Manitex 2025, which will begin tomorrow. Handloom and Textiles Director Ilangbom Jitained, Deputy Director Handloom T.H. Basanta, and officials of the Directorate accompanied the Chief Secretary in today's visit. Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai inspected the structures and stalls of the expo and also briefed about the events to be carried out during the expo. Speaking on the sideline, Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai informed that preparations for the event is almost complete, adding that special emphasis will be given to benefits the IDPs in the expo. Moreover, Anurag Bajpai revealed plans to develop the urban hut on the level of Delhi hut, which can host national and international events.
I have one example in my mind that is in Delhi, that is Delhi Hut. So we can also think of why not a Manipur Hut can be here, so throughout it this place can be used, and it will be easier for the state government also to organize these kind of events whenever it is required, so that we don't require to recreate the temporary structures from time to time, and we can also save also the government's money or the people's money. So this is the place. You must have seen the backdrop of this place. It's beautiful area. Just see the green hills. So it's a good place. I think people can enjoy at this place if the facilities are created, and this can become a happening place.
As part of the annual calendar program of Directorate of Handloom and Textiles, preparations are underway for Manipur International Textile Expo Manitex 2025 set to begin tomorrow at Urban Hut, Nilakoti. Adding glamour to the event, Femina Miss India 2023 Zanvi Sharma, along with two international models from Russia and Serbia, have arrived in Imphal today. They will walk the ramp during the Manitex Fashion Week, which will continue till November 12th. On day 1, Janvi Sharma will grace the runway as showstoppers, marking her second major appearance in Imphal. Her presence along with the international models is expected to add elegance and excitement to the state's premier fashion event celebrating Manipur's vibrant handloom and textile heritage.
I am extremely thrilled to be here. The warmth, the love, the people, the culture, and the energy all together, it feels really amazing. And it will also be my first time doing the show for Manitex, so I am very excited and I'm really looking forward to be a part of this show. I feel extremely happy. I feel honored to wear those garments because a lot of women, a lot of people, they've put in so much of their time and so much of their hard work in it. So I really feel honored to be wearing that and to represent the beautiful and rich culture of Manipur. So I went to different temples, but one of the places that really stood out for me was Loktak Lake. I think that is something I have never seen anywhere. It was very different, it was very beautiful. In fact, even today while coming on the plane, I saw it again and I had flashbacks.
Press release from the Nongpok Laingak Apunba Nupilup supports the decisions to boycott Sangai Festival 2025 by Committee on the Protection of Meitei Victims COP, MEV and IDPs. A devastating fire reduced a house and shop to ashes in the Bulletin village, Churachandpur, around 9 p.m. last night. The property belonged to 38-year-old Songsaum Lal Paltwal, son of Dauza Kabt of Bulletin village. 3 people sustained injuries in the tragic incident and were identified as 65-year-old Di Kapa, 27-year-old Nyang Kho Kim and 70-year-old Chennai. Among them, the Kapa reportedly suffered around 20% burn injuries and was rushed to Churachandpur District Hospital for treatment. Preliminary reports suggested that the fire was caused by an electric short circuit. Upon receiving information, personnel from Churachandpur Police, IRB, D167th CRPF and fire service teams immediately rushed to the site. However, by the time they arrived, a major portion of the buildings had already been engulfed in flames. The incident had reportedly resulted in an estimated property loss of around 40 lakh rupees. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the Manipuri documentary Battlefield getting selected for Indian Panorama at IFFI 2025. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Sangai tutorial Kwakathen ki class 10 amadi 12 ki revision course ki admission form thaba hausare. Class 12 ki oina lakliba November 3 tagi class hausaragani loinena class 10 gina December 1st week tagi class hausaragani. Sahi kudingi position holder kaya puthokliba coaching center asida ben amadi hostel ki kudong chapasu nuvigani.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has announced the Indian Panorama official selection for the 56th International Film Festival of India IFFI 2025 and Manipuri documentary Battlefield, directed by Barun Thokchom, has made it to the prestigious list. The film will have its world premiere at IFFI in Goa from November 20 to 28, 2025. Produced by Manjoy Laurembam, Dr. Radheshyam Oinand and Vishwamitra Universals, Battlefield explores the lingering impact of World War II on Manipur through survivors' voices, while contrasting the remembrance of war heroes aboard with the silence around Manipur's ongoing humanitarian crisis. The film, featuring war researchers Rajeshwar Yumnam, was shot over 10 years and developed under MSF DS Imphal Documenter Lab in collaboration with Documentary Research Initiative DRI Kolkata. A total of 25 features and 20 non-feature films have been selected for this year's Indian Panorama, with Battlefield standing out as a powerful reflection of Manipur's untold history. Two-week capacity building program on young faculty members on recent advancement in social sciences commences today at Manipur University. The workshop is being held under the joint initiative of Manipur University Research and Development Cell, Manipur Institute of Management Studies and Institute of Educational and Development Studies, Noida, under Indian Council of Social Sciences Research ICSSR. Speaking at the opening ceremony of the workshop held at MIMS Auditorium Research and Development Cell, Manipur University, Director Professor C.H. Ibuholt Maite highlighted that the program will facilitate exchange of knowledge, research and innovative ideas among faculties. He also noted that the workshop will serve as an opportunity for faculties to bring new innovation in the field of social science. Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra, former Dean of English and Foreign Language University Hyderabad, Subhakar Venukapali, Professor and faculty of Manipur University, attended the workshop opening ceremony. Nestle India, under its Corporate Social Responsibilities CSR program, has launched a flood relief distribution initiative in Manipur to provide immediate support to 5,000 households severely affected by recent flood across Imphal East and Imphal West district. The initiative is implemented in the partnership with Bosconet and organized by the Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission MSRLM. In Imphal West district, 2,000 relief kits will be distributed across 3 blocks: Patsoi, Haurang Sabal and Wangoi, benefiting rural household, mostly self-help groups members under MSRLM. The official launch program was held today at the conference hall DC Complex, Imphal West, and was chaired by Imphal West DC Mayanglangbam Rajkumar, ADM Imphal West Kaishant Jadumani, and District Mission Manager MSRLM Imphal West Nongmai Themd Prabina also attended the event. The initiative aims to ensure timely and targeted relief assistance to families whose livelihoods were severely impacted by the floods, reflecting Nestle India's continued commitment to community welfare through its CSR outreach. Manipur Royal Humber Cycling Club Sagolband Tera Kaithil celebrates its 5th Foundation Day today. The observance was held at the Heli Resort Imphal West Cycling Club member, joint editor of Sanalebak publication Adibam Bal Krishna led the attendees in paying floral tributes to its late members. Speaking on the occasion, club member K.H. Dileep said that cycling not only keeps the body fit and healthy but also reduces pollution. Speaking on the movement of cycling, which has witnessed a rise in popularity in the recent times, he noted that youth of the states are forming new cycling clubs to promote cycling, and this is a very commendable initiative.
Hauraiba nahasingnasu cycling thawbagi janabi asi ekoi Manipur sida masi hogdokpa yamna tangai phade hairibasina ekoi economy da yamna shape oi hakchang su fani amasung ekoi gi environment da su yamna kanaba piba thabak amani
do ekoi Manipur gi miyamna koina haijaning budi hamber yumda patlaga yanakhada tara leba adagi yankhala leba hamber singju koigi mayang luha kombada pithok pidanaba koina ngasi koi impact tv khutang da haijari adugumba cycle legadi koi club ta contact tawbiro koi lokhachage dum aduga koi semjaraga atopa member singju thawbu yabai khudong chabado koi piningbai wakhalon thamjari.
A voluntary blood donation camp was held today at RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine in Imphal. The camp was jointly organized by Indian Red Cross Society, Vishnupur District Branch, Chayatab Foundation, New Life Foundation Manipur, People's Resource Development Association Vishnupur, Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS Imphal, State Blood Transfusion Council Manipur, Manipur State AIDS Control Society, and National Health Mission Manipur. A large number of volunteers actively participated and donated blood during the camp. Solution Week 2025, as part of the global initiative, See a Million campaign, was held at the campus of the Welfare Association for the Blind Manipur in Takil today. The event aims to raise awareness and provide solutions for individuals with visual impairment. State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, Waikomd Birahari, who attended the event, lauded the initiative as a significant step towards inclusion and empowerment of persons with disabilities in Manipur. He said various optical and electronics assistive devices will be made known to persons with visual impairments. Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur informed that the existing 24/7 toll-free helpline number for women 181 and child 1098 are temporarily out of service due to technical problems with the phone lines. The department notifies that public may contact the women helpline on alternate mobile number 700-577-6144 and child helpline on 811-991-8257 for the time being to avail uninterrupted services. Now, the news from the world of sports. Secretary of Manipur Cricket Association L. Ronald, who served as administrative manager of Team India, who became champion at the 13th ICC Women's Cricket World Cup champion, was accorded warm welcome upon his arrival at the Bir Tikendrajit International Airport today. Manipur Cricket Association Vice President L. Gitaranjan, association members, players, families and neighbors were present at the occasion. At the final of the championship, co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka from September 30 to November 2nd, India defeated South Africa by 52 runs, winning the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup for the first time. Speaking to media persons at the occasion, Ronald recounted that in the semi-final match against Australia, the Australian team secured 338 runs and the whole of India had lost hopes of India winning match. And before the second innings started, support staff of the Indian team and players held an important discussions and made steadfast commitment that the team will win the match. He continued that the Indian team managed to lift the champions trophy as a result of the dedications of the support staff and all-out performance of the player.
Australia na 339 level matungda akhoi di do and die situation ina ko dressing room da akhoi na board am khak thame ba board sida it is just 1 run more than Australia yening bar ne je no moi diga amak hela loire sine akhoi ki target adu mag ne akhoi na akhoi ki dressing room ki board it is 1 run more than Australia team je akhoi ki team hurdle da akhoi na hainari je just 7 hours one day match amada akhoi hol je pung tare changi adu ga akhoi na focus tawgada ba akhoi na sigi da makta kyam koi na akhoi khona rake akhoi kyam wara e adu ningzanga das pung tare che akhoi concentrate tawsi tos te akhoi adum daw ya da adum amata ngamde yamana semi final ka ba de gi de adum akhoi na ta ni habi wakhan je adum loina bang mayam da team da loina bang whatever moina tawsuno akhoi num ka ni habi asa ji dum yam chaw man lai.
Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before I wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Manipur joins nationwide year-long commemoration of 150 years of national song Vande Mataram. Governor Ajit Kumar Billa says Vande Mataram is not merely a song, but a powerful expression of love and reverence for the motherland. BJP Manipur Pradesh Sarda and former Chief Minister Nongthoon Birain refrained from making comments regarding MLA L. Raneshwar's recent claim that a new government would be formed with Speaker Dr. Satyavata as Chief Minister. Kokomi cautions authorities against deducting daily allowance of Meitei internally displaced persons living in relief camps. Kokomi urges the government to focus on the welfare of displaced families. Iraq MLA and the former Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam stresses that without private schools, the country cannot achieve a true effective education system. Manipuri documentary Battlefield, directed by Bodum Pukjom, gets selected for 56th International Film Festival of India IFFI 2025. Secretary of the Manipur Cricket Association, L. Ronald, served as administrative manager of Team India, winner of 13th ICC Women's Cricket World Cup champion, gets a warm welcome. Upon his arrival, the player became the chief international captain. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Lana Thorang, Malem Taibang Pan Asida Kwikwaigi Irakta Tilamba, Laitonjam, Bocha Elias Umananda Elias Singlin Maitena, Punsi Sintha Loiraduna, Haukiba November Ahunda, Mapugi Kuyakada, Lairang Lainam Oinatin Kre, November Tarieta Mangani Lehuntam Jaraga, Lakliba November Tarahumdoi.